G'day gamers, Gob here. Welcome back to Avotopia. We're currently in Winterfell today, which is the community build on the Avotopia server. A little town where a bunch of Avotopians have gotten together to build a community town. And we've got behind us a snowman, which I haven't seen before. Isn't it looking quite festive? I love it. I love the carrot nose. So big thumbs up to whoever did that. Now, what are we here for today? Well, I'm here to help a good friend of mine, Conconar, build his Winterfell house. And we'll just go and do that right now. There's Conconar now. Give him a wave, Conconar. Right, let's go build your house. Right, now it's been some time since I've been to Winterfell. I love the snowman banner. And it's coming ahead quite remarkably. I still love that floating tower. Oh, look at the streets. Oh, wow. How good is all this? I love it. Just go through this gate here. Make a shortcut to Gob's fine building. There's Gob's house, and there we have, oh, how good is this all looking? Oh, I love that clock tower. Right, how good is this? Okay, so we'll go through this gate here, and I believe this here is Conconar's plot, and this is where we're going to be building today. I don't know where he's gone, but we'll start by chopping down this tree. Now, Concon's asked for like a castle outpost tower sort of thing, so I'm sure we can do something along that lines. What we will have to do though is level this area out a bit. So we'll get rid of this dirt as a starting area. Hey Concon, maybe you can get rid of all that wool. So we'll just level this area out so we've got an area to start working with. And I think the wool marks out the chunk, so that's where we've got to build from. So I'll just put down this chest that I've got some building supplies in. I'll just put down some green wool to mark our corners. Now, the Winterfell is a one chunk build. So what they want everyone to do, actually you've got fence posts here. That must mark out the chunk border. Yep, fence posts. Excellent. Okay, so Winterfell's a one chunk build. So you've got to build your house or castle or tower or whatever it is within the one chunk space. But for a tower, that's plenty of space. So I'll just help clear this area and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we've now cleared the area and we have a chunk laid out, and I'll just show you. There we've got chunk borders, and there's our fences and a block outside the chunk, and this is our area to work in. So Conconar wants a house with a tower, so we might make it like a little fort. We'll leave a little bit of land on the outside to decorate. And we'll mark out the boundary with these blocks. We'll worry about where to put the door a little bit later. It's going to be a little bit boxy to start with. Oops. The way I sort of see it is like a little mini castle with a central tower and a bit of a wall around the sides. So we'll just start building it up. Con, if you want to grab some of these stone bricks that I'm just throwing you down there on top of this wall, and start going around this wall and building it up. 1, 2, 3 high. So we'll go one more and we'll have a floor. So we might use a timber floor for the next level. I got some timber in there. Yep. And we'll convert this lovely oak into wood, and then we'll make some slabs. Because, ladies and gents, it's much more efficient using slabs for a floor. We won't make this too high. We might only make it the 2 floors, and then we'll do our tower. We'll just worry about the function at the moment, and we'll go into a little bit of redesign and decorating once we get it up a bit more. I'll just pause for a second and look around. How good is this looking? This is such a great build. There are people here with such awesome imaginations. Now, I'm not going to do the whole build for Con. What he can do is, once we've got the building done, Con can go and decorate the inside, put in the internal walls and things like that he wants to do himself. But we'll just give him a start up with a structure to work from. Okay, so how high have I done this? This is 1, 2, 3. We'll go another one up, and then we'll put some slabs down, some stone slabs, and make this the roof of his little castle keep. So I'll just need to go and make some stone slabs. Hopefully that's enough. Might make a few more. And 1, 2, 3. I'll put them there. Now, this is completely freestyle, ladies and gents. I really have no idea what I'm doing next. I'm just making it up as I go. This feels a little bit claustrophobic. What do we all think? Think I need to take it up one more? Oh, I think I do. Not overly happy with how low that looks. So we might need to take the stone bricks on the walls up another layer. And Con fell again. Okay, so we'll put this layer on, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is start building a little tower in the middle. Now we've made the little fortifications on this floor, we'll do a tower up to the top. I just noticed that hourglass. How cool is that? Every time I look around here, I see something that amazes me. Makes my build look somewhat boring, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll do a little tower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We'll make it a... We'll allow a 2 space around each side. Just put down some lighting so nasties don't sneak up on me while I'm doing this. And now we'll build up. Before I do that, I'll just put down some scaffolding. And I'll keep building this tower, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Now I'm finding I'm actually starting to run out of resources doing this. I thought I had enough, but I obviously don't. Now Con has headed back to my base to grab some more supplies, but I've just remembered that Avotopia, being such a wonderful community, has a community resource centre where you put stuff that you're not using in there for other people to use, and you can go and access it to get stuff for yourself. And I'll just go there now. Hello, Mr. Snowman. Wandering aimlessly around. What's on this community board? Do you want to build a snowman? Avo was here. Okay, so if we go down this street here, and how good is it now with all these streets? There's another snowman. There's snowmen everywhere. And this is the resource center. And you can grab some stuff to help yourself out. Now, I don't want to get too much, but what I want to get is there any stone? Oh, there's stone. I'll grab a couple of stacks of stone. Mossy stone. No. Grab a couple of stacks of stone bricks. I'll get some stone steps to use in the build. And I'll make sure I put some stuff back in there to replace that. And that should do me. Oh, we must have a... No, we do. How good is this? I'll take a different road. Everywhere I go, I see something different. It just amazes me. What's down there? Path to Raven. I love that build. Right, we'll slide across the ice. Oh, wow, look at that bridge. Isn't that amazing? And here we are, back at Concon's build. And we'll keep on going. And we'll keep building this up. And I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, I think this might do us for height. And what I might do now is just go around and give this tower a little bit of height to it. Just put it out a little bit. Use a couple of different types of bricks to give it some texture. And that's something I haven't really done so far in this build, is textured it. And I'll go around and do that to fix it shortly. Right, so that should be looking... Yep, it is. I might go and put this scaffolding in the center. Make things a little bit easier to build. And we'll just go and fix this little gap, and there you go. And now we'll just put the defensive structure on the outside of this tower. So we now have a top of the tower. Now what I might do is actually put a roof on this tower, somewhere for the defenders to go and look out upon the community. And to do that, I'm going to need some fences. Might make a couple more. And there we go, we got some fences. I'm going to need this scaffolding on the outside as well, so I might just put it up here. And it'll go up here. Again, this is Gob freestyling. The way I'm going to do this roof is I'm going to put the fence posts in the corner. Might make it too high. Impressed I'm actually getting that on there. So making it too high, and then I'll put a roof over top. Now the way I'm going to do that is just with steps. I might need a temporary block to start with. I'll do that there. How do I get myself over to that? Hop, hop, hop. And we will go... Oh, that's not how I wanted that step. Just put that step there like that, and now very carefully and trying not to die, I shall put these steps around. Now you might not know this, but Gob is scared of heights, because heights are scary places. Because at the moment my spawn's still back at my base. So if I died, I have got a long run. So that's that layer done. And what I want to do now is go around and keep putting this layer of steps up until we have a completed roof. I'm not going to bore you with that, so I will be back. Okay, so we're nearly done. I might put a piece of glowstone in this hole here to give a bit of light. We'll just drop down here. Whoa! Ow! How's that look? Not too bad, I reckon. I'll just put that there to give it a bit of support, make it look like it's actually being supported by something. There we go. We'll get some lighting in here. We'll put that there. 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 And there. Now I think ConCon is going around styling. I might just... How's that look if we put lights like that? That doesn't look too bad, does it? Gonna need to make some more lanterns. I'll just go and do that. I think I've got some iron secreted away. Okay, so the way to make lanterns is to surround a torch with iron nuggets. And there we go, a lantern. I just cheat and do it like that. There we go. Some lanterns on the outside. Concon's going around and doing a bit of texturing, which is good. Might go and see what I can do on the outside. Pick up all our lost bits. Now, how can we texture this to make it look not so blocky? Well, we can add a few windows to start with. We might put the door on this side. So what's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I love odd numbers. Odd numbers are good. So we go 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the center. Mind you, odd numbers aren't good when you want a double door. It'll just have to be offset. And we'll put a stone threshold. I love oak doors, so we'll do an oak door. Okay, so let's look at windows. Probably made this floor too low, but anyway. So we'll do a window there. Window there. Window there. Window there. Single window here. And a window there. Now we'll go up to the next floor. Now this one I think Concon will probably end up doing rooms in, so we might not have as many windows here, but shape them a little bit more defensively. Okay, so Concon tells me he doesn't want windows, he wants iron bars to go with the medieval theme. So we'll put iron bars in for all of these windows. Might need to make some more. I think the styling of this is starting to take shape. It's no longer just as blocky as what it used to be. Okay, so we have iron bars for all these. Now we will have to work out how we get up to this floor and the next floor in a minute. And what I might do now is just go and do a little bit of texturing on the outside. Right, now what we might do is just give this outside landing a bit of support, like that. Do we want it in timber? Well, I think I might. I was thinking of using stone, but I think the timber adds a little bit of a contrast of colour, which is reasonably important. There we go. And we might put some lighting. Okay, so there's an outside bit of texture. Now that steps around the outside would also stop spiders from climbing up the outside. Now what I still want to do is put a little bit of extra texturing around the outside of the box, because it's still a bit blocky up the top. Let's go around and do these texturings on these windows, and I'll be back. Okay, looking at it, I'm not actually overly happy with the way that looks. I might take that row of bricks steps out and extend that. Just going to need a few more steps to do that. Where's my scaffolding to get up there? Okay, so we'll just continue. Oh, not there, Gob. Continue this row around. What a good looking tower I can see in the background. Ow! Let's see if that worked. They all look like they're the right way around. They all look like they're the right way around. So do they. So do they. There we go, happy days. What we might do now is put a little bit more texture in. How's that look? That looks not too bad. Right. I reckon we're nearly done. And what we might do now, ladies and gents, is pretty up the outside. And that will be it then for us. Just collect my shulkers. And I'll be back. Okay, and that's what it looks like now. A little bit different to just the basic box that we had before. Concon's got his banners out the front. We've put a few decorative things around the side, just to give it a little bit of colour and a little bit of decoration. Concon's going to go and finish the interior himself, and probably do a little bit more on the outside, but that's certainly given him an excellent start. So, that's all we have time for today. We've given Concon R a brand new home in the Winterfell build of Avotopia. If you liked this video, please chuck it a like. Don't forget to give it a comment. Make any recommendations of what Concon can actually do to spruce up his place a little bit. But if you haven't already done so, please remember to chuck me a subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to check out Avotopia, which is Avomance's Paetron server. And if you are a fan of Avomance, become one of his patrons, and you too can join the Avotopia community. Until next time, it's goodbye from Concon R, and goodbye from me. Hooroo!